Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the On This Date in MLB podcast. This is episode 6. If anybody out there watches, you'll notice that we kind of took a few weeks off because we were dealing with some personal things. Just doing some things outside of the baseball work. So that's why we kind of disappeared. But we're back, and now we're just trying to hit the ground running. I was just talking to Kevin about how we were doing well, and then we took that time off. Anyway, how you doing, bro? How you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Hopefully we can get back into the same routine. I feel like we're getting things really smoothed out. So let's hope we don't miss a beat right now.
Let's do it. Let's get it, bro. So today, we're doing just a simple little podcast. It's basically 2 segments, just to kind of get in the groove of things. We're gonna do our 5 reactions, and then after that, we're gonna cover 3 news topics, and then from there, we'll call it a podcast. So without further ado, let's get cracking, bro. I'll lead it off. The first reaction we're gonna do is Bob Brantley commits 4 errors in 1 inning. This happened September 14th, 1986, and it was in a game between the San Francisco Giants and Atlanta Braves. Whenever you're ready, bro, let me know.
Ready, bro?
All right. Oh, and one last note. After those 4 errors, he ended up walking it off later in the game.
You hit the walk-off home run. That's right.
Yeah.
Walk-off
Real
solo
quick,
home run in the
is
ninth.
this just a home run? No, this is the errors too.
No,
Huh?
it's the
Okay,
4 errors and the walk-off home run.
perfect. All right, on 3, I'll count. 3, 2, 1. That's to the second.
That's the first one off the glove.
It's
So
such
he
a
was
that's really. Go ahead, brother.
so he was originally a starting catcher, right? He was in like third baseman is not his first position. That's 2 errors right there, right? The fielding and the throw.
Yeah. It's such a lonely feeling, huh, when you commit an error.
Bro, and then I think one of the you guys on the comments posted like the ball will find you, like
Yeah.
especially after that first error, you're like, oh fuck, don't hit it to me,
That's tough, bro. And
And
this is the
here's the
walk off.
talk
He
about a roller
threw that
coaster
bat
of
up.
emotions, right?
Yeah, bro, for real. The game will do that to you, man. It's the game, bro. It's crazy how it is because it's such a slow, like painful thing. Like the error happens and then you're just standing out there waiting for the next
Yeah,
out. So it's
just
a slow and painful like thing.
that's
Um,
I think that's one of the most difficult parts about baseball, right? Like you just have to erase literally what happened 30 seconds ago and just fucking move forward. And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
easier said than done, but yeah, so he that was in the 4 errors in the fourth inning. Gave Atlanta 4-0 lead. 3 of them were fielding errors, and one was a throwing error. He actually hit a solo home run in the fifth to make it 4-1,
Mm.
and then he had a 2 RBI single in the seventh to tie things up at 6. And he came up in the ninth with that walk-off home run. So that he what was that 4 RBI on the day to make up for the 4 he gave away. One of our biggest followers, Foul Weather fan, shout out to you, brother. The Giants manager, Roger Craig, said that Brantley should win the Comeback Player of the Year award just for that game alone. And it's true, it's just about perseverance in baseball. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. No, so in 1986, let me see, I have it somewhere right here. Like you said, he was originally a catcher, so he had 101 games there, and in catcher he had only 3 errors behind the plate.
There you
Just
go.
take a wild guess at how many he had between third and first. Just a wild guess.
Third and first in that 1 year?
In that 1 year,
Probably 10.
he had 13 between those 2.
Shoot.
So
and
he wasn't too
only
bad.
3 at catcher.
Yeah, his fielding percentage behind the plate was 995, and it dropped all the way to 906 at third base. So
Jeez.
anyway, some quick bio info on
Talk
Brantley.
about a defensive liability, bro.
For real, bro. But you don't have those stats back then. So, they didn't. It is what it is, I guess. He played catcher, first base, and third base, just like we just as we mentioned. He hit from the right side. He threw from the right. He stands at 6'2", and when they put this info in, he weighed 210. He was born February 25th, 1954, in Ohio, and he went to Ohio University in Athens, Ohio. He made his debut August 14th, 1981, at 27 years old, and he played his last game October 1st, 1989. One of his main, I guess, accolades is just that he got an all-star. Yeah, he got an all-star appearance in '84, and that season he finished 21st in MVP voting.
And I think that was his best year in the league. He hit like 291, 20 homers, 80 RBI. And I don't know if this is embarrassing or not, but so you actually posted that video. That was your week of posting on the page. I never knew Bob Brenly played baseball, bro. Like I knew he was a coach. I knew he was a broadcast guy. Like I knew he was in baseball, right?
Yeah.
I never knew he played baseball, bro. So that I don't know if that's just a knock on me, but
no.
I don't know how many people in our age,
in our age group,
really knew that.
That's a good point, because that name, the way me and you grew up, was him being a manager. Exactly. And he managed just the D-backs, and he got that ring in 01, bro. I mean,
I think that was his first year coaching too. I think that was the first year he took over
that's a great call.
After Buck Showalter left.
Yeah, he led them to a 92-70 record. Wins in the postseason 11, and he got ejected twice that year. But that's pretty crazy, huh? How the game works, bro. How some of these players, like, they play their whole career and they never get a ring, but there's these guys that kind of stick around with the team, and then after that fade away, but they end up winning one or two.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy. But hey, he got his ring, bro. I guess you can say, I'm chilling. If I got that one ring, bro.
One more ring than you and me have, that's for sure.
For real, bro. You got anything else on Brenly?
That's it, bro. That's it.
All right, let's switch over to the next one. You want to take us there?
Yeah, we got Carlos Zambrano. This was from September 14th, 2008. He throws a no-hitter against the Houston Astros.
All right, count it down, brother.
3, 2, 1. So it's only the last batter, literally the last strike. I think that was Darren Erstad.
That's all Zambrano right there when he takes that knee. You remember him back in the day, bro?
Hey, I love him, bro. I think that's one of the reasons why I chose this video. Like, he was one of my favorite players. That fiery, passionate,
fiery,
wear your emotions on your shoulder. Like, he was that guy that you love to have on your team, but if he's on the other side, you're just a pain in the neck,
Yeah. And he could swing the bat.
Oh yeah, that was I'll give you some numbers right now on his bat, bro. But he was an all around player, bro. He was one of my all time favorites. Definitely, like, maybe not one of the best of our generation, but I would put him up there, one of my favorites, to see the way he went about the game. The passion he played with.
So yeah, I agree. And then he would get into. I remember he got into a couple, maybe one or two altercations in the dugout with his own teammates.
Yeah, exactly.
I forget. What was his name, bro? He had like a goatee.
Maybe he wasn't a guy you wanted to have on your team after. Aramis Ramirez, wasn't it?
Was it Aramis Ramirez?
I want to say, for some reason, off the top of my head, I have a feeling like they went at it. Or nah, it wasn't Derek Lee, right? Not Derek Lee.
No. So real quick, before you hook it up with those batting numbers, let me just roll through some of his pitching stats, if that's cool, real quick.
Go ahead.
From 08, all-star year for him, Silver Slugger. Like, you're gonna make that case right now. He won 14 games. He lost 6, started 30, 1 shutout, 1 complete game. That's that no-hitter we just seen. 188 pitches, 188.2 innings, 72 walks, 130 strikeouts, 3.91 ERA, 4.23 WHIP, 1.293 WHIP, 4.23 FIP, and 1.293 WHIP. Sorry about that. The closest he got to a Cy Young was fifth, and that was 2007, 6, and 4. Other than that, he was a 3-time All-Star and a 3-time Silver Slugger. Hook it up with some of that some of those stats, bro. Those batting stats, some people know.
In that game, he went 1 for 3, and he lowered his average to 354. He finished that year hitting 337, 85 plate appearances. He had 4 home runs and 14 RBI. He also had 4 doubles and a triple. He had an OPS plus of 123. So that's definitely, well, now with the DH removed in National League, I was just thinking, like, do you think he was able to use that when he was going in for a contract negotiation? Like, hey, bro, like I'm not like these other pitchers, like I can rake,
Yeah, bro, that's a good point. Back
So that's
then, I mean, they hit the pitchers, so I could see that being as a selling point too.
So that's definitely something that's taken off the table just right off the bat. But career wise, he had of course I can't find it. He had 24 home runs, bro.
So,
And
do you happen to have a list of most home runs by a pitcher in their
I do
career?
not, bro. I do
Huh.
not. I do not.
That's
But
just off
it's
the top of my head. Just wondering.
I don't, bro. But just shit. Now you got me going curious. Let me talk to you a little bit more about this game while I look that up, bro. On that day, he had 10 strikeouts on the day. 7 3-ball counts. The only base runner that reached was Hunter Pence in the 5th, and he was actually hit by a pitch on a 1-2 count. So he was just pretty much in control all day, bro. 110 pitches, 73 strikes, 12 ground balls, 4 fly balls, bunch of weak contact. One of the guys on the Instagram commented, Jerry Robart. Prime Zambrano was very underrated. Him and Matt Carpenter, or Chris Carpenter, my bad. Chris Carpenter of the Cards had some great pitchers duels. And I think you mentioned this already, but he finished 14-6 that year with the 3.91 ERA and 1.17 ERA plus.
Real quick to add to that game, this was actually, if you take notice, it was played in Milwaukee's home park, and it was due to the fact that Hurricane Ike had actually approached. It had hit Texas at the time, and MLB moved the Cubs Astro series from Houston to the guaranteed site of Miller Park in Milwaukee with its retractable roof. And that season, the Cubs won a league high 97 games, but they were swept in the playoffs by the Dodgers. Zambrano ended his season 14-6, like you just said. He lost game 2 of the NLDS after going 6.1 innings, but he allowing 7 runs, 3 earned at Wrigley. And then a few years later, Zambrano walked off the field in Atlanta and left the team mid-game during a dispute in 2011. He never pitched for the Cubs again after that. He threw only one more complete game after the no-hit performance for the Cubs and one for Miami, and I forgot to write down the year, but I mean he had that little stretch, bro, and then he kind of just fizzled out.
Yeah. So I had the chance to look it up, bro. He's 7th all time with 24 home runs. And all the guys above him are guys that played like in the 60s or before, bro.
7th all time on the
He's actually tied with Bob Gibson, Cardinals, and John Clarkson. John Clarkson played in the early 1900s. So yeah. They had to hit. There was no option back then. Yeah, bro. That's a good stat. I can't believe he's all the way up there, bro. 7th, tied for 7th.
That's pretty cool.
All the names he's on there are crazy, bro. Cy Young, Mel Pappas, Walter Johnson. Damn. Don Drysdale.
Wow.
Good for
Yeah,
him.
bro. When you were telling me that, you said 24 career. Just off the top of my head, I was like, I wonder what that list looks like. Good shit looking that
Yeah,
up, bro. Hopefully somebody will remember that down the line, and they can share with their friends, you know.
yeah, of course.
Mm. So, you got anything else on Zambrano,
That's it, brother.
on Big Z or El Toro? That's what they would call
El
him.
Toro. Hey, that's right, huh? El Toro. Fucking bull, bro. Just a
Yeah,
bull.
yeah. So next one we're gonna jump into is Keith Hernandez picking up the 2000th hit of his career. It happened September 15th, 2004, 1987. I'm sorry. Uh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why I put '04. So it happened September 15th, 1987. Sorry about that. And whenever you're ready, bro, just let me know and I'll count it down.
Ready, bro.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Have you ever read The Bad Guys Won? It's a book about the '86 Mets.
I haven't, no.
Bro, some of the stories about Keith. I'm gonna send you the book. I have it on my iPhone. It's like the Apple Books or whatever.
Okay.
It's an easy read, bro. He almost got
Yeah,
robbed, bro.
yeah, that was a nice play by the defense. Hey, busting it down the line, bro.
Hmm. Damn, that was a clean play, bro.
Shit.
Bro,
Hop up, throw.
I love when they I think he bounced it on purpose that one, but
Oh yeah, when they do that stuff, it's a
man,
science,
I
bro.
love that
And like
shit, bro.
I used to play first base, bro. So when you see those picks, you know that shit is it's a beauty, you know. It's art.
Yeah,
It's art when they make stops like that.
it really is, bro.
So he was 3 for 5 on the day, 2,000 hits. I think he's one of the most underrated ball players of all time, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna give you some career stats real quick.
Go ahead, brother.
17 seasons, 2,088 games, 8,553 plate appearances, 1,124 runs. He led the NL twice, 426 doubles. He wasn't really a home run hitter. He only had 162. 1,071 RBI, over 1,000 walks. His career batting average was 296. I'm pretty sure that bothered him that he wasn't able to get it up to
The
300, right?
300.
Um, total bases, or I mean, WAR was 60.3, and the OPS plus was a low 128, which I think maybe that has to do with something that's been keeping him out of the Hall. But I think maybe
Mm.
in the short future here, maybe the Veterans Committee will get him in. You know.
Yeah, man, he gave his whole life to the game, 17 years, bro. And those are very, very good numbers, bro.
And he was that first half of his career, I think 9 years were in St. Louis, right? And then the rest of his
Correct.
career was with the Mets.
Oh,
But
and
he won
his
one.
last season, sorry about that, don't mean to cut you off, but his last season he was 36. He played for the Indians 43 games.
Ah, that's right. I know that in the back of my head. I know that, bro. But I just can't
Yeah.
picture it. Like it's just
Yeah, yeah.
some guys you can't picture on some with some jerseys. You know.
Like Willie Mays, like you said.
Exactly, bro. That shit bothers me. It's always gonna bother me.
Yeah.
But yeah, a little more on him. 5-time All Star. He was a National League MVP. I think he was a split MVP that year, right? With Willie Stargell of the
Mm.
Reds.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Batting champ in 79. 11 Gold Gloves, 2 Silver Slugger awards, and he won a World Series with Cardinals and the Mets. So
Hmm.
I
Um,
like I think he was one of the just a gritty baseball player. When you think of the word ball player, like I just picture that guy. You know.
yeah, yeah. Um, he ended up with, like Kevin said, he ended up with 2,182 hits. And that's good for 194th all time. He's around names like Cecil Cooper, Larry Boa, Joe Carter, Will Clark, right ahead of Pee Wee Reese, Yadier Molina, who's still active. Yadier Molina might actually, I don't think he'll pass him. Yadier Molina has 2167 right now. So I don't think he'll pass him. That's about what, like 14 hits,
Yeah.
13, about 14, 15 hits. Maybe
15, 15.
I'm talking shit, but I don't know. Since Kevin covered his career pretty well. After he played baseball, he joined commentating, and he now serves as
That's
an
right.
analyst for the Mets on SNY and the PIX. He's known for his wry humor and his ironic commentary, as well as blunt outspokenness on the mic, just like you said, gritty. You know, imagine how he was on the field, bro. If this guy is outspoken on the mic.
Uh,
Imagine that on the field, bro.
I'm glad you brought that up because that's one of the things that was I forgot to mention. Because I like listening to different broadcasts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I love it when ex ball players or former ball players are part of the booth and they just give that extra. I feel like they bring in the whole game, you know, like you got the play
Yeah.
by play guy painting a picture, and then you're able to bring the experience from the field and bring it into the booth. I think they have a really good mix on that SNY broadcast team.
Nah, anyway, you want to lead us into number 4, bro?
Yeah, man. Number four, another from one controversial guy to another.
Shit. You fill this one up with controversy, bro.
We got my boy Barry Bonds hitting the milestone number 700 home run of his career on September 17th, 2004. And this one was in the Bay Area. Let me know when you're ready, bro.
1 second, my brother. I am ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Barry Bonds. He had a relatively short bat, huh? I remember seeing a doc.
I think he was just really. I mean, I thought it was just because he was so big. I mean, he made it look small, you know. Hoppo
If I'm
power.
not flipped it over, bro. No, 700, bro, and we're just on the eve of Pujols hopefully getting his pretty soon.
That's kind of one of the reasons why I chose this one too. You know, like
Good pick, bro. Good pick.
I know when's the last time we're gonna see this, or when's the next time we're gonna see this. You know,
I
like
was just
we're
talking, Greg.
witnessing
I'm sorry,
history,
I don't mean to
brother.
cut you off.
No,
Yeah,
no, go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah,
I just want to say we're witnessing history, brother. Go ahead.
yeah, bro. Great fucking point. I love that you picked this video. I almost kind of forgot to draw the parallel, but and look at all that confetti. But at work today too, I was talking to one of my coworkers about it. I was like, bro, we're the conversation was, would you rather see? Because it came up on ESPN. Would you rather see Judge? Like, if you could only pick one, would you rather see Judge break the Maris record or Pujols hit the home
Damn.
run? And it was a
Okay.
tough one. And I told him, well, 700, bro. We're probably not gonna see that till we're like in our 40s, 50s. You know, we're in our 20s. Oh, I'm 30, and
Yeah.
you're in your
I'm
late 20s.
Yeah, pushing 30. I'm gonna be 29 later this year.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, he's in his late 20s. It's just 700, bro, is such a prolific number. Only 3 guys up there right now, and there's about to be a 4th. And for those
That's
real quick,
crazy.
it's Hank Aaron, Bonds, and Ruth. Um, so real quick, let me jump into some of his oh 04. So I'm just gonna read some of his oh 04 stats, but from September and October. It's the
Okay.
last month of the season, so it's
Video
from
game stats, bro.
yeah, so it's from September 1st to October 3rd. 1 month, 28 games, 118 plate appearances, 22 hits, 24 runs, 7 bombs, 13 RBI, 47 walks, 25 intentional walks, only
Damn.
12 strikeouts, bro. 12
Damn.
strikeouts, 118 plate appearances, 12 strikeouts, 333 batting average, 1.391 OPS, and his OPS plus is not here. And it's just amazing, bro. It's amazing that he obviously we know how he was able to get that extra strength, but before he was 39 years old, bro, and he led the league in walks, 232 walks.
120 of those were intentional walks.
Oh my
Imagine
goodness,
that shit,
bro.
bro. Imagine
Oh
that.
my
120
goodness.
intentional walks.
I, and
How many times he had the bat taken out of his hand, bro?
and to add another layer, bro, how many of those walks that weren't counted unintentional? I don't know if you can hear the cops in the background.
I can't, bro. You good?
Okay, perfect. Um, out of those 120, you said that out of those 232, 120 were intentional. Now we get that other stack of walks. how many of those, bro, were they pitching around him, And
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That
fuck it, let's
you
just
weren't
throw
getting.
4 balls,
He wasn't gonna get anything to hit regardless. Exactly. That's
unintentionally intentional.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
What else you got on Bonds, bro?
So his like I said before, bro. Video game numbers, bro.
Ridiculous.
609 on base percentage.
What is this
Uh,
career, brother?
no,
Oh,
oh
this is
04,
04.
2004.
Oh,
This is
perfect,
2004
perfect.
on the year.
Okay.
609 on base percentage, bro. Like a good on base percentage is like 380, right? Like somewhere right there. Almost doubling, bro. Um, 27 doubles, 129 runs. Batting average hit 362. He led the NL at age 39. Slugging percentage 812. Total bases 263. He led the league. WAR was 10.6 and his OPS plus was 263. Like
Jeez, bro.
I know he was fucking juicing up or whatever, bro. But honestly, I think he did it because he saw Sosa and McGuire and everybody else doing it. And one thing I want everybody to know and understand is that the pitchers were doing it too, bro. Like it wasn't just one sided, So it kind of evens the playing field or whatever,
Yeah.
it, it is what it is. But he's definitely like I want. That's kind of why I wanted to draw. I think you can draw a parallel to Bonds between what's going on with Judge and Pujols right now
Mhm.
because some of these at bats that Judge is putting up, like he just seems unstoppable, right? And I don't think I don't know about you, but I personally I can't remember seeing anybody come to the plate like that and just look like he's doing easy work since Barry
Yeah.
Bonds did it.
Yeah. Like in regards to Judge, and I'm sure it was the same with Bonds, they for sure pitch very careful. Any mistake is gone,
Is
bro. It's
yeah,
basically they
anything.
jump on it, bro. So
Yeah,
there's really
exactly.
no room. So just to add on to what you added for his '04 stats, it was the last season in which he won an MVP. That was his
Fourth in
fourth
a
in a
row.
row. Yep.
Fourth in a row, bro. Age
Seven
39. That's
total.
just crazy, man.
Seven total for his career. And in that 4 year stretch where he won 4 MVPs in a row, his OPS never fell under 230. His OPS plus, I'm sorry, OPS plus.
That's
And
crazy.
the previous 2 MVPs before his 4 year stretch, his OPS 204, 206. And his first MVP ever, 1990, his OPS plus. And these are OPS pluses, I'm sorry.
Right, right. Adjusted OPS.
170. Yeah, and 170 for his first year as for
Only
his
170?
first
Shit.
compared to the other ones, it's like only that, bro. Bro, his OPS plus was it. Jeez, bro, it never fell under 100 for his whole
No
career.
way.
Never. The lowest he had his OPS plus was 103, and I think that was his rookie year.
Damn.
Whoa, bro! I just seen
Yeah,
this
bro.
right
I
now.
think I think he was on a Hall of Fame path before all that juicing bullshit, bro. But he was just unstoppable, man.
Yeah,
Um,
I hear you.
I got a little more on him, bro. So he needed. So Hank Aaron had 4,000 more at bats than Babe
Ooh,
Ruth and 3,000 more than Bonds, bro. 3,000 at bats. Imagine how many more home
what?
runs if you give this guy 3,000 more at bats.
That's how many more seasons, bro?
All those walks accumulate, bro. Like imagine that shit. Three
Oh, you're
thousand at bats.
so right, bro.
So
And he
so
is,
plate appearances and at bats, they
you're so right.
walks
I
don't
just had a
count as
brain
at
fart.
bats, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I just had that brain fart. So
So
initially, go ahead, brother. I'm
go ahead.
sorry.
Do, 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 do.
You're gonna read his career walks?
No, no, no.
Oh, okay.
Not his career walks. So he needed. So shit. This is confusing. Ignore that, no, bro. See if we
Um,
can cut that part out. Go ahead. What are
don't
you gonna
trip.
say?
What it's all good. For career wise, he's an all-time leader in walks, 2,558 walks. And
Damn.
so essentially that's
Those are
2,558 at bats he didn't have,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Just for some perspective.
If he would
That's
have hit
nuts.
800, he would have hit 800 home runs, bro.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
more thing I want to throw at you, brother. So the ball
yeah.
was caught by Steven Williams, a 25-year-old guy from a nearby city called Pacifica. The ball rolled right in front of him. while he was laying on the ground in the middle of a scrum, and he sold the ball for $804,000, almost $1 million, bro.
Woo!
Number 700. So what do you think Pujols would if he gets to 700, bro? That's easily $1 million ball, right? Over $1
Easy,
million. Or
easy,
maybe
bro.
maybe 2, 3, right?
Yeah. Well,
Think about it, bro. That's a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's
can you
uh
read that figure to me again?
804
804
129.
129. That's roughly today. Oh no, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm using the inflation calculator.
And that's only what that was
That's roughly
two,
1.2, bro. 1.2
two,
million.
and that's only from 2004 to now. So that's not even 20 years, and it went up over $1 million. Yeah, that Pujols ball is gonna
56%.
that Pujols ball is gonna fetch almost 5 million and shit.
Yeah, bro. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. That's nuts, bro. That's a good stat. I like that you threw that one in there.
The only reason I brought it up because I was listening to the radio on ESPN radio earlier today, and they said that the judge 62 home run if he passes Maris, he'll get that ball will go from 2 to 3 million.
2 to 3 million. Bro,
Imagine
that's
that.
life changing, bro.
Exactly, bro. Life changing, man.
Even 500 is life changing. You can buy a nice
Shit.
property with that, bro.
Yeah, bro. Shit. Maybe not in
Jeez.
California, in Southern
Yeah,
California,
not
where
not
we're
over
at,
here.
but
For those of you who know, we live in Southern California, so 500 will probably get you a two-bedroom apartment. This shit's nuts here, bro. Wow, I love that one, bro. Good shit adding that figure in there. I didn't know that
Yeah,
story.
bro.
Um,
That's all I got for that one, brother.
cool. Do you want to get into, did you do bonds?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I'll do this one and then you lead into the news.
All right.
So the last one is 9/18/06. The Dodgers hit 4 straight home runs to come back on the Padres. They hit the 4 home runs in the ninth, and then Garcia Parra walks it off a little later. So real quick, in 06, I had just started my freshman year, 9/18. School had just started. I was in my freshman year, and I remember going back to school that next morning, and my English teacher, um, she had brought it up how like, oh, that, like just talking about it or whatever, and I will never forget that moment. I forget what she said. She just said something about how like it was really cool to see that. I don't know if she knew much baseball, but
She had to have, bro, if she was bringing
you know
that up.
what, bro? Yeah, you know what, bro? My English teacher was Miss Harris. You remember her?
Not at all, bro.
I don't want to say his. I don't want to say his name. I don't want to say his name. I'm gonna text it to you just to I don't want to say his name out loud. Um, so read your text real quick.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay, you're
you
right.
remember her?
I know who you're talking about. I know who you're
Yeah,
talking about.
shout out to
Yeah, I
Miss
know
Harris, bro.
exactly.
She was the coolest English teacher ever, and
That's right.
she was so fucking nice to me. And yeah, she brought it up, and it was really
That's what's
cool.
up.
So yeah, without further ado, you want to get into it?
Yeah, bro. So Dodgers hit 4 straight home runs.
Yes,
You
sir.
ready?
Yes, sir. I'll count
All
it
right.
down, bro.
Go ahead.
1 second. I'm sorry about that. Okay, three, two, one. First one looks
Jeff
like it's
Ken.
dead center.
Jeff Ken on a 1-0 pitch. Hey,
FSN ticket.
The Padres are on the last video too, huh? Poor Padres always always part of history. JD Drew.
JD Drew, bro. Wow, what a fucking name.
Oh shit! I went halfway up to two. I went almost 3/4 up the bleachers, bro. Damn.
Yeah, bro. Russell Martin.
Russell Martin, Canadian backstop.
Bro, imagine seeing that live, bro.
I was just
The
yeah. I have something for you for that later, bro. This is another reason
Okay.
why I chose
That's
this
his
video.
dad, right?
I did. I think so. I'm not sure. That was
Oh, this
Marlon
one's a
Anderson
bomb
right there.
too. Marlon Anderson. Oh, no, it's a camera angle.
4 straight, bro.
Bro, look at all the fans, man. Look at how nuts they're
Not
going, bro.
not only four straight, but four straight to tie it in the bottom of the ninth with no out. That imagine all the people that left, bro.
Wow. Yeah, bro.
That's
Yeah.
that's exhilarating. So the hat that I'm wearing is for the Toros de Tijuana, right? And
Okay.
I was able to go to a couple games this year, thank God. And I witnessed four home runs in a row
No
in person
way.
live, bro. I was in the first row, right behind the home plate, the third base dugout, and the Toros hit four home runs in a row, bro. Like and like I kept like bumping my girlfriend, like you have no idea what the hell we just witnessed. Like this is a part of history. Like
Whoa, bro.
the odds of that happening are unreal, you know. And so
Yeah.
that was a cool baseball moment personally for myself, you
Yeah.
know.
That's so cool, bro.
That's something I'll definitely cherish forever, you know.
So real quick, um, the '06 Dodgers, they had an 88-74 record, finished second in the NL. They lost the division series to the Mets, and their manager was Grady Little. Their GM at the time was Ned Colletti. Um, they played at um, Dodger Stadium, obviously. Their attendance that year, cumulative attendance was 3.7 million. Just some names off the top: Jeff Kent, Rafael Furcal, Wilson Bettamy, Andre
Listen
Ethier,
better me,
Kenny
bro. That was one of my
Lofty,
favorite guys.
yeah, Julio Lugo, Matt Kemp, Willie Ibar, Cesar Turris, James Loney,
James Loney at
uh,
first base, bro.
Sandy
Solid glove.
Alomar. And just some names off the top, Derek Lowe, Brad Penny, Greg Maddox, Billingsley, um, Broxton, Jonathan Broxton, Eric Gagne, um, and just a quick little list of teams that have hit four back-to-back home runs. Braves did it in 1961, Indians in 1963, Twins in 64, Dodgers in '06. So 64 was the last time before the Dodgers did it in '06.
That's
Then
right.
the trip out on this one, bro. A year later, not even a year later, in April 22nd, '07, the Red Sox did it, and JD Drew was a part of that bunch too.
Shit, that's gotta be cool. That's
It's
gotta be
fucking
cool.
baseball for you, huh?
Yeah.
Um, Again, a year later, August 2008, White Sox. 2010, the D-backs did it. The Nationals did it in 2017. The Nationals did it again in 2019. The White Sox did it in 2020, and the most recent was July 2nd, 2022, when the Cardinals did it. So it's a very short list, bro.
Very rare, bro. That's what I was gonna tell you. So I found that same list because I started thinking about it. You know how common is this? And I didn't realize not only was the first game that happened was in 1961 after baseball had been played for almost 100 years at that point already, right?
Yeah, a little
So
over, if anything.
I
Yeah,
thought that was I thought that was interesting, and yeah, bro, only 11 times. So that kind of makes it more important or more special what I got to witness that night, you know?
yeah, bro. Yeah. I mean, I'm
And
sure it'll be tougher to find the Mexican League sets, but
yeah,
even so, bro, like like you said, that's probably rare. What were you gonna say, bro, before I cut you off?
I was just gonna say so obviously it's been happening more often recently, right? With the uptick in home runs, you know, just the way the game's evolving.
Yeah.
So do you think it has a chance to happen more often? Like, you know, it looks like we're getting one almost every year at this point since 2017 or every other year
That's a good
since
point.
20.
Maybe, bro. Maybe. Honestly, bro, if I'm gonna give you my honest answer, I don't think it'll happen for another while. Looks like it happens every 2 years, huh?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
17, 19, 20.
and from 64 to 2006, that's like 40 years. That's 42 years almost. And then like it's
So,
just I don't know.
so the reason I say that, bro, is just because of how often they switch out these pitchers, but there's a three batter minimum, huh?
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I mean, but that's just me going through my head. Obviously, the numbers say different, you know. But then again, bro, who's to say we won't see one for the next 4 or 5 years? 10 years.
That's true. Yeah,
It's just how
baseball
the
is just
game
weird.
rolls.
Baseball is just weird and beautiful like that, right?
Yeah, it can happen tonight, bro. It
Yeah,
can happen tonight.
that's the beauty of baseball, bro. You never know what's gonna happen when you show up to the ballpark.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that it's funny how we both had our own little stories for that in regards to the 4 straight home runs, you know. Me going back to my
Right.
freshman year and you watching some pro ball down in Mexico.
Yeah.
I like that one. That was pretty cool.
And
Anything else you want to add?
just one more thing, man. Just
Yes, sir.
don't. This is a shout out to everybody listening worldwide. Don't ever leave a baseball game, man. Just stay. Just even if your team's losing, man. You never know what you're gonna witness. Just stay.
Listen to
Just
Kevin, guys. Listen to
stay.
Kevin. Don't fucking leave, bro. Don't
Like
leave.
I don't know if you saw what happened in the Yankee game yesterday, but all those fans that left, bro,
Oh yeah, the
they missed the Judge home run and the walk off grand slam. So just don't leave,
yeah.
man. Just stay in your seat.
I mean,
That's all
just
I got
kick
for
it,
that one,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
you're
man.
right. Just kick it.
You already paid your ticket. You already
Yeah.
made the trip to a ballpark. Just wait out a little
Yeah,
longer, man.
so like yeah, you work the next day, just stay up a little later, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You
30
can't
minutes of extra sleep. 30
yeah.
minutes of extra sleep is not gonna help.
You slept an extra 30 minutes and look at what you missed out on. It's not
Exactly.
worth it, bro. Those people, bro, that stayed have a lifetime such a priceless memory,
It's
bro. They can always go back
exactly.
to a story,
Yeah,
bro, that we'll never get old listening to, bro. That's such a
exactly.
great point. I'm glad you brought that up, bro. So that ends up our reactions. Those were fun, bro. Fuck, and I miss doing this shit. I'm glad we're recording again.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so let's cover some news now, bro. We're gonna do 3 topics, and then we're gonna call it. If you've gotten this far, thank you. We appreciate you. And it looks like we haven't had any connection issues today, so that's really good because that last one we recorded was
Knock
tough,
on
huh?
wood, brother. Hell yeah, knock
Yeah,
on wood.
yeah.
Hey, so but
Uh,
see, this is your first recording in your new place, bro. So that means your
yeah.
Wi-Fi in your old place was shoddy, bro.
It was me, huh? It was me. Yeah, it was me. Um, yeah, so now that we're this is just a little break, you know, just to kind of fill you guys in. We're gonna start getting cracking on this and we'll have a third segment next week. Should be a fun one. I'm sure a lot of podcasts out there are doing it, but you know, we just want to give our take. You know, maybe
Of
there's
course.
kids out there that, you know, they look like us and they want to see what we want to say, bro. Um, but yeah, let's get into the news and let's call it a podcast, bro. So I'll let you lead off the news, bro, and I'll jump in the middle, and then you take over the last part.
So the first one we got for this week is another piece of history. I feel like we touched on a lot of history on this one so far, bro.
I
But
mean, we are a
Jacob,
history podcast, bro.
there you go, bro. Baseball historians. We got Jacob Degrom with the streak that he broke a streak that he may very well be the best pitcher of our generation, bro.
Ooh.
This generation's Sandy Koufax, right?
Hmm.
On Sunday, the ace had his 40th straight start of allowing three or less earned runs, and that set a new MLB record.
Hmm.
He the streak starts. It dates back to September 9th, 2019.
Yep.
He only started 15 games in 2021 and 12 in 2020 because of all those injury issues. But the last time he allowed four earned runs in a game was September 3, 2019.
Hmm.
And that that record that he broke was standing since 1913, bro. So over 100 years old. Um,
So yeah, go ahead, brother.
one last thing, bro. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
In
Go
his
ahead. Go ahead.
last in his last 103 starts, dating back to 2017, he has a 1.98 ERA and 888 strikeouts.
Jeez,
Um,
bro.
he has not had a season ERA over 2.5 since 2017.
Hmm. So just to add on to the streak, just to differentiate real quick, this has nothing to do with quality starts. Framber Valdez had tied the record on Monday with his 24th consecutive quality start as he allowed
That's
3
right.
runs or fewer while lasting at least 6 innings.
That's
Meanwhile,
right.
Degrom has lasted fewer than 6 innings, 9 out of those 39 outings, just like you said. And going back to you saying he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest pitcher of our generation, Guess his age real quick, bro. Just wild number. If you don't have it in front of you, if you do,
I don't have it in front of me, but I heard it this week. I heard it this week. Uh, I know he's right around Kershaw's age, bro. So I want to say 33, 34.
Degrom,
Yeah.
yeah, he's 34, and he made his
Okay.
debut at age 25. So
See, that's
you,
old, bro. That's
yeah.
old.
So now you could imagine, bro, if he would have started younger, he would have probably had a chance to really build on those numbers. And
Damn.
and those injuries too, bro. It kills. It kills, bro.
Yeah. It's just
So real quick, just a quick view at his career numbers: 9 years, 82 wins, 207 games started, 4 complete games, 2 shutouts. Those 4 complete games are such a far cry, bro, from the what were we reading the other day, like 60,
yeah, like
50 complete games. Like it's such
for
a
the
and look
career,
at
yeah.
they didn't get hurt like this, bro.
No, bro.
Anyway,
And he used to
one
throw for days, bro. You're right.
yeah,
Like two hundred
yeah.
fifty innings, 300 innings.
Bro, I was
Damn, bro. It's just
reading a while back.
crazy how the
I
game
was
has changed.
yeah, yeah, I agree, bro. I was a while back. I was doing some I was doing some of the like little side shit looking into the first guy that threw the curveball. His name is Candy Cummings.
Okay.
He threw it in 1867 for the first time. Anyway, the pro league started in 1871. Bro, I want to say from 1871 to 1876, he pitched in the pro leagues. He bounced around, and look, I'll just get you his stat line real quick, bro. Because this is ridiculous, bro, and it sounds unreal. It sounds unreal. His first year in the league, 1872, sorry, with the New York Mutuals, 23 years old, he pitched 407 innings.
What the fuck?
And then he
That'll
pitched
take
three.
that'll take two years to do nowadays, bro. Damn. Damn.
If you're lucky, bro. Some of these guys don't even reach 200 anymore, man.
Okay, let me see. How many innings does Dylan Cease have this year, bro? Because that's like a good ace for measure, right?
Yeah,
That guy doesn't get hurt. Actually, I think he missed a couple of starts this year. He's at 173 innings so far, bro. He's not even gonna top out at 200. Shit.
yeah. So DeGrom for
Damn,
just
bro.
yeah, crazy. Just to touch back for DeGrom. Um, also for the first ever doubleheader in pro league history, Candy Cummings pitched both games in their entirety. He
I
said, "Give me the
I
ball,
I
I'll go back."
I love it when I read those things, bro. When we're reading those baseball reference pages.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. So
uh,
for back to DeGrom, in his 9 years, 1,316 innings, 1,591 strikeouts, a 1.57 ERA plus a 0.995 WHIP. You think he'll reach 2,000? Yeah, he should reach 2,000 strikeouts, right? At least
uh
he's about 400 away.
I don't know, bro. He's 34.
Yeah, breaks my heart, bro, that he hasn't been
Actually,
able to pitch like that.
wait, so he should if he stays healthy, yes, bro. If he stays healthy, yeah. He'll get
Yeah,
there.
right. He can pitch to like 40, maybe.
Well, that was the question I was gonna have for you, bro. So he said he's gonna opt out, right? Like what kind of deal you think he'll get? You think somebody will just throw
I
throw the
think
stupid money at him?
I don't think so. Maybe 2 years, 2, 3 years, if that. If not, a 1 year flyer. But it depends also how far the Mets go into the postseason, right?
Exactly. Yeah. 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 So
Because if
I could
they,
see the Mets. I could see the Mets re-signing him. Like a 2 3 year, fucking 45 million a year. I could see them doing that.
Mhm,
But yeah, if he stays healthy, yeah, hell yeah, he can top out almost 200 strikeouts every year.
mhm,
So that's a key word, bro. That's a big gamble you're taking, throwing all that money at that arm, bro. Like I have no trouble throwing it at Scherzer. I know Scherzer's gonna be out there. But
that
with,
was
with
crazy.
somebody like this guy, that's I don't know.
Yeah,
And it's an opt out, so he still if he could just decide to stay, right? But he's
yeah.
willing to gamble on himself, gonna gamble on himself. So we'll see how
Time,
that plays out.
time will tell. So that'll wrap up that first piece of the news. Hold on, let me fix my little screen right here. There we go. So the second one is the Wainwright Adam Wainwright Yadier Molina record. Their 325th start together as as battery mates. For those who don't know, and we're not trying to act like we know everything or whatever. We have to do a lot of research. But maybe for the younger fans or fans that are maybe just discovering this, battery is basically the combo of the pitcher and catcher. That's all it is. That's what a battery is. So whenever you hear that in the broadcast, you don't have to, because I remember when I was younger and I heard that, I was like, what the fuck, bro? Anyway,
Yeah.
with that start, they passed Tiger greats Mickey Lolich and Bill Freehan for the AL and National League mark, the American League and National League mark. And they actually first played together in AAA Memphis, where Wainwright spent the whole season
Oh,
there,
no
and
way.
Molina was playing there until he made his debut in June.
That's right. That's right.
Their 2,141 regular season innings together ranked fourth, trailing Spahn and Crandall, Lolich Freehan, Red Ruffin, and Bill Dickey. Their 1,816 strikeout appearances together trails only the 1,876 compiled by Lolich and Freehan. So Lolich and Freehan were that's just our modern day Lolich and Freehan.
Yeah, exactly.
Wainwright has made 15 out of his 16 career postseason starts with Molina catching, tying them with the Yankees Mussina and Posada, Mike Mussina and Jorge Posada, for the fifth most prolific starting postseason battery. That's per Elias Sports Bureau. And yeah, you want to jump in there, bro?
Yeah, bro. So they played. I should have looked up what they had in the minor leagues, but they played their first game in the major leagues in 2007. 18 seasons together. Wainwright was actually drafted by the Braves in the 2000 draft, but he was traded in 2003 to the Cardinals as part of the J.D. Drew trade. And Molina was drafted by the Cardinals in that same 2000 draft, but obviously he came up through their minor league system. And Molina debuted in 2004, and Wainwright debuted in 2005. So, it just goes back to things I mentioned before. I just love it when guys are lifers with one team like that. And,
Agreed.
especially in those two positions, bro, being able to stay healthy and have that longevity in his career as a catcher for Molina is just, unreal. You don't see that type of career back there. They usually try to make him first baseman or try to get him the hell out of there so they could
Yeah.
extend their careers. So they're the most successful battery, combining for 213 team wins. That doesn't necessarily mean that Wainwright got the win, but that means the Cardinals won. Just some career stats for Wainwright: 18 years, 47.3 WAR. His ERA plus is only 119. I thought it would be a lot higher. He only has 100. He has 195 wins, so he's 5 away from 200, bro. He probably won't reach that this year, right? No, not enough games
Nah,
left.
nah.
I don't know what his contract status is, but I hope he gets. I hope he comes back next year so he can get that 200.
Yeah, because that's a number that may not be touched anytime soon again.
Exactly, bro. Yeah. 2,559 innings pitched, 2,142 strikeouts, 28 complete games, 11 shutouts for the career. Some career numbers for Molina: 19 years, 42.2 WAR. OPS plus is only 96. That's surprising for me too. 2,167 hits, 176 home run, 278 batting average, 777 runs, 1,028 RBI, and that battery mate combo that we just mentioned about, I don't think it's something that will ever be broken again, right?
Nope. Nope. There's a lot of things that we talk about on this podcast that are never going to be done again, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And if we don't say that with like not wanting it to happen, but it's just the way the game is. And earlier when you were sharing your stuff, the only reason I smiled was because JD Drew came up again.
Hey, that's true. Huh?
Funny how he came up like two, 3 times, and that the 2 home run list, and then this time it's just funny. Yeah, man, incredible. One day when we're older, like we say all the time, we're gonna be talking about these guys. Wainwright is just he's just been around for so long, man, and it's almost so easy to take him for granted, bro.
Yeah,
Same with
exactly.
Molina, bro. Same with Molina. And then once you look at their numbers, it's like, damn, bro, they've given their life to this shit, bro. Not taking
Consistent,
anything
bro.
away, yeah. Not taking anything away from guys that have only played 5 years or I'm sure every ball player gives their life to this game, bro. But like when
Oh
you
yeah,
see
bro.
that,
Everybody,
yeah,
everybody would want to spend 15 years in the league,
hmm
their whole career in the league, bro. But then sometimes, the game just doesn't love you back like that, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
for
and
them
that's
to
not,
have that longevity, this
yeah,
is beautiful, bro. That's why I love
yeah,
cherishing it and talking about it.
yeah, bro. So it's just enjoying what we got him, bro. Enjoying what we got him
Exactly.
because it's just something that's just so special, man. So special. So from another historic thing,
I'll tell you,
lead us into
we should name this
the
podcast the history podcast, bro. Just a bunch of history.
so lead us into the final piece of this news segment, brother.
So we got a triple crown watch. We got Aaron
Ooh,
Judge. Um, he's got an assault on the Triple Crown, bro. So about a month ago, all the Triple Crown talk was around Paul Goldschmidt of the Cardinals, right? And
yep.
he's actually falling out of the lead on all three stats. He's like three guys back in all three stats. But Judge has the home run lead locked up, obviously in the American League. Um, one cool stat about his home runs, he has 30 on the road and 30 at home. So he's
Wow,
a
that's awesome, bro.
equal opportunity offender, you know.
He doesn't shy away.
So
Huh? Everybody can
no,
get
bro.
it.
RBIs, he's got 13 more than Jose Ramirez of the Indians. Um,
Okay.
and he was hitting 302 like 2-3 weeks ago. Aaron Judge was, and a rise of the Twins was hitting above 320 something, 324, 320s in the mid 320s, and all of a sudden, 2-3 weeks later, now Judge has the lead on the batting title, man. And Arise, two things had to happen. Judge had to get hot, and Arise had to cool down, and here we are, 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
So he's actually in the lead for all three stats right now. He went 4 for 5 on Sunday. Last 10 games, he's 19 for 38. That's a 500 batting average. Four home runs, 9 RBI. 28 for 59 in September. That's a 474 batting average. 9 home run, 15 RBI with 14 games left to play, bro.
Good word, bro. Hell yeah. That was I love all that info you just shared. Just touching back real quick on Arias. And he actually had an 0 for 4, 0 for day yesterday. If I'm not
Today?
mistaken, bro.
Oh,
No, yesterday. Yesterday. If I'm
okay.
not mistaken, that's what yesterday was when Judge took the lead, I believe.
That's right. That's right.
Um, and I believe he's dealing with an injury or he dealt with an injury, bro. I don't know. It's one or the other. I was
Arise
listening to
or
the yeah. I was listening to the
oh,
Baseball Today podcast from the guys at John Boy Media, and it
mhm.
was Chris Rose and Trevor Plouffe. I love that podcast. It's so short and to the
I
point.
love proof, bro. I love proof.
Yeah, bro. They're awesome, bro. They're awesome. Um, anyway, just touching back on since you touched more of his season numbers, um, I just want to cover his hottest month, which was, I mean, they were all hot, bro, but July was technically his hottest in regards to home runs. And he had 25 games played. And keep in mind, this is when the Yankees started to skid and everybody was questioning them. 25
That's right.
games, 112 plate appearances, 25 runs, 31 hits, 5 doubles, 13 bombs, 32 RBI, 17 walks, 31 strikeouts, eight three. He only grounded into a double play 3 times. Batting
Yeah.
average of 333, OBP 446, slugging 807, and OPS 1.253. And his longest hitting streak is actually active. It's right now, which what you just said. It's up until this point of yesterday. It was, and I think he had a double earlier because MLB Network keeps checking in on his games. So
ESPN is doing the same as well.
yeah, yeah. So I want to say his hit streak, his longest hit streak of the year is happening now, and it's 11 games with today, if I'm not mistaken. And just to touch up on the Triple Crown, it's a short list, bro. It's a short list. This game is
Yeah.
been played well over 100 years, bro. And this list is short. Last time was 2012 when Miggy had that monstrous year, bro.
Yeah.
You guys are about our age, bro. You know Miggy. You know Miggy. The younger crowd, just go on YouTube and search up Miggy Triple Crown compilation or something, and just check that out, bro. Because this man was taking names, cleaning the house in 2012, bro. And this is what Judge is doing now.
Yeah.
So the last Triple Crown before Miggy was 67. Yastrzemski before that was Robinson. Last Yankee to do it was Mickey Mantle in 56. And then Ted Williams did it 47 and 42. And I mean, after 2012, bro, it goes into the 60s, 40s, 50s, 30s. It's just way back there, bro. It's such a rare accomplishment, man.
That's crazy, right?
Man, we're just in for treats this year, man, with Pujols,
Yeah, bro.
Judge.
That's what I was gonna tell you. We got some good division races going on. We got some history going on. Baseball's where it's at right now.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
just a couple more things I wanted to add on that on that Triple Crown stuff. So like you mentioned, 10 Triple Crown winners, two multiple time winners, and Cabrera, he did it in 2012, and he almost did it back to back, bro. In
Yeah,
2013,
you're so right.
he was 9 homers short, and he was 1 RBI short. So he was just right there, bro. Like I know what I mentioned earlier about making the comparison from Judge to Bonds as to how lethal hitters were. Uh, you know, I would put Miggy right there. Maybe not as far as going deep every time, but just somebody you didn't want at the plate, bro. Somebody you did not want to face as an opposing pitcher.
Agreed.
Um, one cool stat that I found, bro. So when Ruth did it in 1927, or no, excuse me, Ruth hit the 60 home runs in 1927. He had he faced 64 different pitchers. Okay,
Mm. I heard that one the other
okay.
day. Let the people know, bro.
Maris 61, 101 pitchers. McGuire 99 faced 98, excuse me. McGuire 98 hit 198 pitchers. Sosa in 98 was 211 pitchers. Sosa in 01 was 213 pitchers. And Judge has faced 244 pitches this year. So that's, I mean, that's just unreal, right? Like
Yeah,
the more guys you face, the harder it is. So
yeah.
I think people should just slow down. I really think that was cool what that MLB Network and the ESPN are doing. They're cutting into his at bats
I have to.
because it's history, and shit. That honestly, they should be doing that with the Pujols ones too, bro.
Hmm.
Because when are we ever gonna win this again?
Yeah, bro. And I mean, they have to, bro, because we need more eyes on the sport, man. People need to
Yeah,
appreciate the sport and give it the respect it deserves.
yeah, bro.
So those
I
are
don't
good
feel like it's
points.
getting I don't feel like it's getting enough attention as it should, bro. Like
It doesn't, bro. And
I
maybe it has something to do with like NFL just kicking off, bro. And I know football's huge. I mean,
that's
football and
true. That
basketball are bigger, but it's just yeah, man. They we need to appreciate these moments while we literally live through them.
living through history, bro.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's all you got, brother.
That's all I got, man.
Same here, bro. That was fun, bro. I'm glad we got back on the ball, man. It's good to see your face, bro. Good to talk baseball and just
Of
bounce
course.
back and forth the awesome stuff we found, I mean, and share it with anybody that watches. Um, we'll be back next week, same situation, and this time next week we're gonna do what, playoff predictions, bro, and some
Yeah,
award
playoff
predictions as well.
prediction and awards. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll be back next week with that, along with our typical stuff. And yeah, man, other than that, just make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all that cliche shit, bro. Share this with somebody and just help us reach as many people as possible, because that's what we want to do. And yeah, you got any last thoughts, bro, before we close off here?
No, man, just pretty much what you said. Just want to add on that if you if you run into somebody on the street, tell them to watch baseball. Tell them to appreciate, slow down, and take in what's going on, and throw in our name in there while you're at it too. You know,
Yeah,
let's get
yeah,
this
yeah.
ball going. Let's
Hell
keep
yeah.
it going, brother.
All right, man. So we'll catch you guys next time. I'm Ricardo, and that's my boy Kevin right there. And thank you guys for kicking it. Peace.
There, guys.